Hello again, this is McKay with Software Training, and today I'll be going over heading 3s and style separators. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the previous video about how to apply heading 1s, heading 2s, and soft enters. That's linked in the description and in this playlist. This video will be talking only about heading 3s, so I'll be breezing over any other heading stuff that I covered in the last video. First things first, we're not currently seeing heading 3 up here in the styles gallery of the home tab. To fix that, I'm going to click on this little arrow here in the bottom right-hand corner of the Styles gallery to expand it into this Styles pane. This window should come up here on the right, which lists more styles for us to use. I'm going to find the heading 3 here, right-click on it, and then choose this bottom option to add it to the Style gallery. Now it should be showing up here at the top as one of our style options. So here's our first heading 3 in our document. Our heading 3s are unique because they're in line with the rest of our body text. They are italicized headers that lead into a paragraph. The issue that we have with heading 3s has to do with the way that Word uses styles. Since Word automatically applies styles to entire paragraphs, it becomes tricky to apply the heading 3 to just the first part of a paragraph. We'll have to use something called style separators, which allow us to have two different styles in one paragraph. That way, we can apply our heading 3 style to our heading and leave the rest of our paragraph as normal text. Before I go any further, I must note that this feature is only available on PC computers. If you are using a Mac computer, you're out of luck here. Your best bet is to come into the BYU library and do this next part on one of our PC computers. But if you're already working on a PC computer, you're golden. So let's continue. First of all, if you haven't already, turn on the Show Spacing option in Word by clicking on the paragraph symbol in the Paragraph section of the Home tab to show all of our spacing symbols. Next, come down to where your heading 3 is and place your cursor directly after it. And then hit the Enter button to create a clear divide between your heading 3 and the rest of your body paragraph. Don't worry, we'll bring them back together in just a little bit. Then you want to apply your heading 3s. Place your cursor where your heading 3 is and right-click on heading 3 in the Styles pane to select Update Heading 3 to match selection. Next, we'll want to insert our style separator. Place your cursor directly after the heading 3 and hit Control-Alt-Enter. Again, that's Control-Alt-Enter to insert a style separator. You'll know this worked if it smushed the body paragraph back together with the heading 3 and you see this space symbol with a dotted box around it. That's our style separator. It's sort of a tedious process, but you'll have to repeat inserting the style separator for every single heading 3 in your document. Remember to hit Enter to separate your heading 3 and your body paragraph before you insert that style separator, otherwise the style separator won't apply. And just like heading 1s and 2s, you'll know that the heading 3s are working if you see them showing up in your navigation pane. Be careful not to forget any style separators. Otherwise, your whole paragraph will show up in the navigation pane instead of just the heading 3. Once your headings in your whole document have been formatted as styles, you are ready to move on to creating your table of contents. The video for that can be found in this playlist or linked in the description.